So this is take 2. I should really have kept the last one because, yep, I had my coffee sitting next to me, my bulletproof coffee, and it spilled. I burned my butt. Yeah, it was real fun. Coffee all over the bed. Frustrating. Anyways, so I was talking about that I think I'm gonna do 2 vlogs on the same video because I don't think I'm gonna have a whole lot to share. I don't know. I'm always chatty Cathy though, so here's what's remaining of my first bulletproof coffee. My son is actually going to make me another one because I have no idea how much of what I lost out of this one. Yahoo. I usually have the collagen peptides in there, but I took it out because it adds 10 grams of protein. Oh my goodness, I don't think he did it. Amazingly enough, he did do it correctly, so yay. Yes, I know I said I was going to try to sleep in. Didn't work. My children don't know how to sleep in. The middles know how to sleep in because they stay up all night playing video games or whatever they do. And then, but my bookends there, my oldest and my youngest, nope. My oldest is up at 5 o'clock every morning, if not earlier. And the 7-year-old, if he doesn't get woken up by the 17-year-old, sleeps maybe till 6:30 or 7. It's a miracle if it's 7 o'clock. Which is what I was talking about. Oh no, I was talking about my house. So I was talking about the fact that I can't wait till I get a house. I've had a house with my first husband, and then he abandoned us, and I had a sheriff come and knock on my door and tell me that we were evicted because my husband hadn't paid the mortgage in months. So he didn't bother to tell me that, and I was still there. So that was embarrassing and not fun. One of the many reasons we got divorced. Anyways, too much info, right? And then there's the whole thing that my grandmother was going to will her house to me, but it was during my divorce, and I didn't want him to have any stake in it. And then my uncle moved in, and that was like kind of a moot point at that time because, I mean, yeah. Anyways, and so now if we want her house, we have to actually buy it. So, you know, the kids actually get a portion of some kind of money, and I don't think my husband's a big fan of it because he has grand ideas about what kind of house he wants, and I have realistic ideas. At least this is the way our relationship goes, is he's like the head in the clouds, and I am the realistic, down-to-earth pessimist, I guess. Imagine that. Another thing, people think I'm depressing. There we go. I'm a very big pessimist. So, right now, after the fire, our landlord raised our rent because he said that he couldn't afford to keep the house if he didn't raise our rent. We were already paying more than our neighbor. It's a duplex, and we were already paying more than our neighbors. So, and he had already told us that he had paid off the house because he actually lived in this house at one time. So that was a big fat lie. He's been very snippy and snappy, and I know there's rules to what landlords have to do and stuff, but he is not a pleasant person to deal with. And right now, we've had plumbing issues downstairs in our kitchen sink before, which these stupid plumbers actually caused a problem up in our bathroom when they were fixing the sink in the kitchen downstairs. I don't know how they did it. It's just an old house, old plumbing. But anyways, it was just a big, huge mess, and they would always say, we're going to be there from 8 o'clock to 5 o'clock, but you have to be home. Who can do that? I mean, even me as a stay-at-home mom, I have to go grocery shopping, I have to go get medications, and it was day after day after day for like a month. It was ridiculous. So anyways, our cold water pipe is leaking. So now I have to manually turn off the cold water underneath the sink in the kitchen, and if I want cold water I have to turn it back on and then turn it back off, and it's So maybe this will end up actually being a vlog for today. Sorry, I just talk because this is my place to, I guess, kind of vent my frustrations a little bit. And I know some people don't want to hear my frustrations. Well, if you don't want to hear it, don't watch it. Sorry, because that's what this is. Along with what I eat. But I'm going to eat probably close to the same things as I had yesterday. We are taking the kids to the carousel. I'll try to include some footage of that because they have some really, I mean, this thing took forever. I mean, they started it when William was a baby. So, I mean, he's 17. It took that many years for them to get this thing done. But they have like a WSU Cougar, that you can sit on, you know, and ride like a carousel horse. And they have I think they have a husky. They have to have a husky or Washington. But anyways, so, and then they have regular horses and they have benches and it's just really fun. So we're going to take the bookends to that because the middle two are not interested, of course. So they would much rather just like have Taco Bell or something. And in the end, it's probably cheaper just to get them Taco Bell as a treat. So that is the plans for today. I really wasn't going to do anything else today. Yes, I'm in my comfy shirt again because it's just comfy cozy and before I have to actually get dressed in real clothes and pants. This is a no pants house, I'm telling you. Except for when my stepson is here, it's a pants house or shorts or something because, because we've had our run-ins a couple times. I mean, and it was embarrassing, very embarrassing. There was twice, and it was like, oh my gosh, I've scarred the kid for life. His mom's like a size 2 or a 0 or something like that, I don't know. But anyways, Now I spilled coffee all over my purse too. Not happy about it. I think that's it. All my complaining for the day. I know, it's just not normal mom stuff, right? And speaking of rent, I have to go pay my rent today, which is, I mean, it's easy. I just have to go to the bank and deposit it into his account. That's not hard. But I think that's it. And like I said, oh, I need to switch some money from one bank to the other, possibly. And I'm still waiting for my husband to bring home the information for his like 401k so I can finish our taxes, because he was supposed to do the taxes, but now I'm doing the taxes, and we already owe $500 and some, so I don't know. He doesn't have his tax deduction or whatever he gives the state or federal people enough. So we get more money through the year, but we end up, like last year we had to pay $900 to the IRS, and this time we're going to have to pay $530 so far, and that's with 4 kids and interest that we paid on his school loans. So $800 worth, and they only gave us like $100 credit for that. So it is what it is. I don't want to have any problems with the IRS. But yes, I know I've rambled on for 8 minutes now. Okay, I'm going. I will show you the carousel when we get there, and I'll probably just snap pictures of my lunch because it's not going to be anything interesting. Yep. Okay, talk to you guys here. Well, today was kind of a bust as far as eating because it's 2:30 and I took my lunch with me. I never ate it. I ate the fat bomb out of it and that's it. So I am now sitting down to eat lunch. I'll take well, it's just a hard-boiled egg, 2 ounces of coconut Gouda, and some pickles. So that's what it is. Look familiar, guys? I may not even post this video because it was such a stinky video. I didn't get my lunch and whatever, but okay, so this is mozzarella, pickles, jalapenos, chicken breast, and 1 tablespoon of Kerrygold butter. It's also got the spicy jalapeno cream cheese because that's what it is. I have 1 more serving and then y'all will see something different. Most likely not too different. It will be probably the zucchini noodles and Alfredo, but I don't really care at this moment because this looks so good right now. Sorry for the discombobulated video for today, but like I said, it was kind of a bust at the carousel and having lunch, and then we took the kids to the trampoline park, and again, it was just a kind of a bust. And then I had to go get some dish soap because I forgot dish soap yesterday, and just random things. I was a little disappointed because I thought my planner would be here by Friday or Saturday at least because of the shipping that I paid, but they sent me a thing and they said Monday. Oh well, I guess you start your week on Monday, right? So anyways, I'm gonna look at my keto cookbooks. I have 3. I'm gonna look at them and see if I can find anything like new that fits in my macros and everything. And I might want to eat, but I'm just really enjoying what I am eating because it's so good and I am super satisfied, which I haven't been maybe super satisfied. I mean, I've been satisfied, just, I don't know. I'm just really like super satisfied, and I think I'm gonna have to play around with my macros a little bit because, again, I keep on getting different answers from different apps and different like formulas and stuff, so I'm not really comfortable eating 1,800 calories a day. So like I said, I knocked it down to like 14 or something, and I'll show you what my macros were for today. I have 1 more, well, I still have to finish dinner. My dinner is not finished. It's not even halfway eaten. And then I need to eat a fat bomb. My husband loved them, by the way. And I didn't put the stevia in, which, and it was no sugar, unsalted peanut butter. It was the Adams 100% natural, the stir kind. I know a lot of people don't like the stir kind, but I don't mind it because that's what my grandmother used to use, and that's what we used to have in our peanut butter jelly sandwiches all the time. But no, he really liked them, so I might just make him some so he can take to work because, like I said, he has a really bad habit of not eating. I wish I had that habit, but I don't. Although today was just like I said, it was 2 o'clock, 2:30 by the time I sat down to eat because I just was busy and I didn't, I wasn't really hungry because I ate the fat bomb at like noon and it kept me full until 2:30 or so. Okay, so I will insert my macros and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.